Dilibuga vanna malong nabango dondale dunia wakili sudi londole datina nengana dapai dunia wakili sudi Londole dadina delana da bai dunia wakili sudi Momen nula vida baila ndanya lende nyabo dunia mwakili sudi Momen nula vida koila ndanya lende nyabo dunia mwakili sudi Kulori barajano Lagira le dambido la dunia wakili sudi Kulori barajano Lagira le dambido la dunia wakili sudi dunia wakili sudi mobe balanda menna kana odunin kundo dunia wakili sudi Nadale dunia wakili sudi
Sabalo man sakutanya onya fate sabalentela sakutanya onya fase sabalo mandade aye sakutanya onya fase sabalo mandade sakutanya onya fate sabalentela sakutanya onya fase sabale mandade sakutanya onya fase sabalentela sakutanya onya fase sabalentela akai mafala tamina yare jam akai fa senta bali akai tamina jiro fo balia wala fa senta balo sabal jile manta musuma akai solo kabara makka kamara nyamen kabara fo balon be kabara fa senta balo aye fingilan malago fa senta balo delala kanun tela julle benna akai sino julo benna fa senta balo akai makumara sabal jile mansoma akai wada yo binta sabal musuma sabal jile manta akai munale sabal olonne ba sabal musuma mune sabal konta bondi akai bakilin fakil wala wuli tale kamaro wuli tabakilin fakil wala itata man sa yanyi lola o man sa yanyi ni dulato bakilin fakil wala be konta kamara biri itata man sa yanyi lola yaro kotona ta kafale ay masa bambota e faibana da kona la masa ya tutalorin amasina melana wallahi akai badi ya koleata wallahi badi ya diminta ana la masa sai ta sule amanna sina melano fano kata tumonana ana ta bambu yiro koma dira bambu ta yiro koma akoma pa salamu alayka bambu ka wa alaykum salam bambu ka ta mujumalati akan dal musabali demu ngine sabala konta obondi dira ka dal musabale mu abata bamba ya nyama sai ta da madi ya nyama na ta ko momena aya do ko nyini to momena ina do ko de sabe bita ba ko no ko nyabi za ka kai ko to kai na akai na da taman sai ala akai ma sai da ba ke so wala dona sabalo jalla aye so ko danya wona fa se sabalo jalla ke ba sabal musuma sabal dilam manza akai wallahi wallahi bobo da musuma kanyar bo da musuma wajen sankaran ka dukunin balfa banguna nin tawla jan dulal musuma akai wallahi ko fai ko na korbal ko la nyimman sadar la ka korla kula akai ke ba sabali fa sen sabali akai da sai mara wajin ma dan ba ko ban sanni na ni kalla farga tun ku jiran bedoriya akai korin bali dimma ke ba sabali sabal gilan mansa akai suru kamar makan kamar nya be kamar fo balo to kamar fa se sabalo
aye mamanya wanya fase sabalo dela
akai ni na dilo benna kanun te dilo benna wallahi
silan dia tala
ai
kuya
ba da musuma fa se no suru danya wanya fa se sabalo
ah so kutanya wanya fase sabalo dela
suru danya wanya fa se sabalo
ah so kutanya wanya fase sabalo dela
suru danya wanya fa se sabalo dela
silan mama fase sabalo dela
suru danya wanya fa se sabalo
ah ke ba sabal musma fase sabalo dela
suru danya wanya fa se sabalo dela
ah sabal wanya fase sabalo dela
kai fatu bojan mama bojan sankaranka akai manyo mama fatu bojan mama tukuni mala sankaranka fa banguna ni tawla jondula ko du fendi kan sabajula iloli abe arumana iloli abe bantawulane so tabire baro benane ka to bina wallahi fate sabalo
ah so kutanya wanya fase sabalo dela
mama ko ki majino ni bantawo ni poli ta
Fasil sabal fa ameje ko kodiya kai ko be fa
so kudanya
wanya fase sabalo dela
so kudanya wanya fate sabalo dela
so kutanya wanya fase sabalo malade
so kudanya wanya fate sabalo
so kutanya wanya fase sabalo dela
so kudanya wanya fate sabalo
With Jula Finance, you can send money to the Gambia, Senegal, Guinea, Ghana, Nigeria, and other African countries. You can also send to over 156 countries worldwide. With great options of topping up mobile credits in all those 156 countries. You can buy electricity top-up for your loved ones in the Gambia, and as well deposit cash into your bank straight from the UK with Jula Finance. We have over 150 collection points in the Gambia. Jula Finance branches, GT Bank, Reliance Finance Services, and MSJ branches. With Jula Finance app on iOS and Android, you can send up to £3,500 for just only £1 service fee.
holiday lalle fonyon de lalo bata banta bayrin T&B seaside residence ñinun le nata kadinkira kendo di alla damine alon ko nal nata fonyon de ngola asetara no jele na ñimbugol dun ibe nakrim badale balam bale dami wolon burusu bi face 1 minute fula tamo doron ise futa silabaka andum bitikol manjam fanna restaurant wol fanan bebe mbala jele anin supermarket ol man na da wala murundanga moto surale je 4x4 Mitsubishi mi yalon ko nibe sirin korda nyin kono ase samba ke inati bare badi ngolo nyinti NBC side residence na jamani labam bungol le surale mi yalon ko ni dunte kono doron bane ho doron andum na jonkongol be senior ne ibe wararing ko nyin jaman laban jonkongol kake nyami ni nata holiday la Gambia ilafta kela holiday le enjoy ini la dimbaya lomba wala foy kunkele na lomba feroke iye kumandi 700-8081 wala 921-2207 wala hansa ndoro alse kumandi WhatsApp +33 659 433 820 T&B Seaside Residence tonya residence ol siata Gambia le kordaro mine yalon ko fonyondindu lalong bari nyin korda abe mu bane wote ka fo mi di Gambian flavors wala al ngambore noje T&B Seaside Residence.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين من بكيرين تلفزيون بومباتو بالي جان كالبي كلين ساما توني مالو نالا جامون ني مالا ndala dimbal be albe dunia fanna fanala ala konton ni fama jiola kanum tela ni badi ni banku tinkili yala momina mbebore Gambia de wuluta de tamu nyoti woto wato beto kilo bali kan ani bedu ala mu fana be fala simbe so sim sabu mala tilo toma fala sabe ke ne kairoti do milon ko wulta ay dunia fantale da dol biji hani kabi wol be sutole wol ma wuli folo be duwala almay be kilin wulila ka tilo fana toma biya be fem moy la be fem jala ke ne kairoti be na no nyol fana lu milon ko wato beto ka fa na programme ko jama suwol kono itelle ka labantala ilala way telle fana ka wuli jama telle fana ka wuli mobe nyala momin na kulbi alon ko siata lo lalu dimbal la to poto to lom lo lal to lom do kulto fanna jamalto ila mamalto ben nañu fana konto na baake ni programme ko non be tendu lambe jayla bani na rajibe momin na ngani programme na ko ALSAMAA ngamin folo na lo ñu ko lo mi lon ko na ada ku bal bambandi balmu benye na bonna swol kono kulu nyalto ajen londe min na wala ñinde ko somanda ni wulta janne be kuku kala isi molu sama isi kanon dewlu sama sino konton ngadwa ñoy o duwal fanal kono sino haklo mo murundi sino haklo ma sino haklo blande ku jamal da mi lon ko kumata fan temolo mbang hambe ko non ku kutawol o kaccan non ko be ko ni continent kumata bakele watu ni nata jang kana fa jamala fana so kono min kamala kan lamoy kollal la milika ko mandiro ki jang anu wato be to milika ko mandiro ke membe ke television to yata balu minan ko tonya milika na jambe ke ndam mante para to milika ko mandiro ke wallahi yatul lam jato balti molka karal no baake dole bije wato bi ni nata jibe fana e kamem folon kollal dole bije fan ni wol man kolke kalna ko tonya bi kol fo le kolke folo pour dole na afil ko tonya bi hona ngarandal so be mem folo do wona wal continuer alo do ko kendol la minelon ko mo kinta be kenola mo kin buka be fono buka be lonno fana fo ni mo le se dengala wato be woto mbal tendu lambal jayla mil fana ka programme o sia ka programme o lammoy ka programme o ka comment fana ken nyaballa do balla fana wato be kalbe konton kalbe nimbara bake kanun duwa fana dial bela badewulu albadi malamin konate folo jande be tentenna lafta ka wato ta ka mbar musolu nanyolu ke tendu bake tendu mi yalam ko warto bake membe kerin ni home digital fm to yala bare ni mukul mi yalam ko ya ko mi ya tande nyam la programme to fanan natal pour kakafu ima anin ka ko fato fanan bema kan duwa nyimma ande duwa mi yalam ko ak bonam gisu kun la to ka ndi ka allah taala dani wala si kare ke nanyol ye miliyalon ko wala mu kanyinen ka fol timil ko bornan gunjur ka tenten nan kana fo home digital fm kana ka baranyum maki je miliyalon ko biaje video to wala na salot to nanyolu miliyalon ko bi e nyum media fanan ke nyon tawlete bari nal hakilo bakam warne tabitan nyum media kono coco warta bake ñun kamala ya kulla media kan mielon ko amanki soto yo kul kono na raje sembo kama ya media nyinta ya safa ko radio nyinta ya soro bari kabiro keta o kola munena take ana taydande moye duniya mo bela ana taydande banko mo bela ana taydande banko alfal ko tonya membe caring fan is gone beyond just a radio. So for a home digital FM. Abe molte. Membe caring home digital FM bebo abebo couple lokon. Kapiro keta ni nanyol kilon lomu ngaje simfa nyale mil taw kol kono. Mo be akata nje. Bar nanyol bod ngam hakilo baka mo bod nan fof jara. Ay munenati si sew. But aussi so is symbolic. Aussi so mu ballet. Aussi so munayitande. The power of appreciation from the masses. But jumano ñu masses ñolti. Miliyalon ko e ka lamoroke. E ka fahamroke. Andum ibe minje ko lebe nafa min sotoka. Ni mediato. Ibe nafa min sotoka. Radio la programme olto radio la sensitisation olto anim fanna katam beedo bar ni radio fanan kallo nya minke moliye gambia diwliye milbe batal ko non kul ko no milan ko fitatamma ni la wasyo tanga di mol la gambia din ken dolla wo that audience that interaction wo mass communication no milan ko be ke kam gambia banko kam through home fm badi ngolo that is too powerful for anyone to stop. Ali kan alinga karam dunia la. Alinga karam kol la milbe keri milketa nun kunu. Bi kule be keri yani ko kuna be keri alinga crossro ke na karanje baki. Ntembo ka nyina wo mu kule de melon ko sin ntinga kuja mala karawo kono. Na fele de melon ko bodna fo jara. I pass all Jonah within from her meager resources. I go better, but is also a reflection of so many or thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of people. It just takes one person to demonstrate. It was like a protest movement. It was like a sort of, not a protest, but a sort of appreciation, but like a protest. Kula melongo aliyakele mankuno je bat mbaitende kala ko nyimbelorum tole nyami abelorum tole bunda mento. Imagine wo mullo mu molti wo musollo molti melongo banko jiko mo leti banko la kyon mo leti banko la kube mu tawunda mo leti nyille mu molti melongo they are at the forefront ngamune fo nyum programme datu dulato nko jama na musolu ni man ke molti mil bu folo wulla jama te def la tele kala bankate la fente fo dimbala kolu dimbala jarabo ni ji bola to la ku jama pije ite lebelo rabela so wo musolla sympathy wo musolla and a connection with something is a very powerful force. That's very powerful. because dunia kono lonnalto lalto tari yaytande ko musola influence nina development o e ba contextualize la e kamile yaytande wala nyinde ko the role of women is so meaningful and has to be at the core center or the core of every development. Because when you empower a woman, you empower the nation. So what that tells us is that Home FM has empowered the people. Because information is power. Information is power. Information is semi ballot. Ngo program koton lo komal tuno ngo symbol ndata la ngo do man jamal fu jandi o fannal to o symbol la fannal to o symbol mun min na development ko non mfal la na kol al halal ko but altol mi be jibero kele kan al be nyum ko li digest kan al be eventually jibe kan make sense of them. Don't only make sense of them, but find out the trend in how they are coming, how they are developing, how they are coming at the forefront. In fact, to our views, Kajako, kunung munebe kere anibi munebe kere. Aninka kolu jibe. Kunung muneketa. When I be, you are feeling so empowered by Home FM. They are feeling so much supported and so much in love with Home FM. Because muneketa nanyol be to nyale kan ale da to nyale la e kabalu tarole la kumol mi ka fo jang abe mo mende wala mo pour ngao so be yalla londi nyimbankun kan kul mi bot wol nasindi la jenkol la fanna la wala be nanyol batande kan ba nin nanyol batata dawdande inte le batata je inte le dawunta je ninyal nanyol kaleta dawdande inte le kaleta jaw because muneketa nanyol la ko beto e la dual to la hamme ko to la kata ko la dum funto beto kandol kanande e boloto kandol kanande ha ibe ko kuto e kandol la sama jibe nyim bankun ka munebe foka munebe keka e nyabe muneke tulo mune moyka thanks to media, thanks to Home FM, thanks to other means of communication, Melanco is out there to enrich or to make them make informed decisions. Wani na kunun kudo ke tata nyimbankunka woldo te kino la kotake dunia be falen kande nkani mfoja ne mbinyam fokana adum bi mbe demandi malade dunia la fanna dol bi kol be ken dunia ko no nga kol understand ba mun be ken dunia ko nyimbe fu jande nyimbe fu jande mimbe ken dunia ko no mimbe ken Senegal mimbe ken Niger mimbe ken Blalkot nga cross ko ke ba mine be kere to nyale kalaba na karona meta onum ni mol ye fanje ni mol yaje ko nyine mu tonyati billahi la nothing can stop them adum ku ngani fo ngasi me nyawnyande na karosi me nyawnyande to nyala bela ban na karosi me nyawnyande to nyala bela ban bi mimbe kere Niger another opportunity. It has sparked another debate about imperialism, about colonialism, about the potential in Africa. I was humbled to be invited at MDI to give a lecture on this issue, African century. African century is here. But how can we turn this? Can we turn this into development opportunities, or how can we turn this into a great opportunity for progress or for prosperity for Africans? That is the $1 million question. Banko Fele Milanko it has plethora of resources. Resources money, our minerals, resources money, our funding count, the working age. This is the blessing of Africa. But the sooner we realize we turn these things ko these are potential mielonko Africa is so blessed ko ntol dam man fan ni nyomo in kambenta we trade it with each other ngana reliance ni ngana dependence ni ngotala on these people jumalam these people I'll come to that later jumalam people these are the quote unquote economic called the imperialists. Some people call them imperialists. Some Pan-Africanists call them imperialists. But some academics, they call them the new colonialism or the new colonialist. Colonialism. Nana fa nañu programme ko nala mu jawda de neo. Nala mu jawda de neo mu kukutolet. Wala ko melongo ngam atele bina labanna wala nkaje abeta kan nyabe be suman kan nyame wala bina kila kutu milan ko be labanna wala silol be silol le kan wo ko ko milan ko wala bina nyabol le wala bina nyatu demande in future so wobe kedinde but yet again Niger has presented a awakening call to all African leaders, to all African citizens throughout Africa to think again, to revisit their purpose of independence or fighting for independence. But pick as we go because of na cultural evolution or na cultural manifestations are hindered today by some form of this neocolonialism. And I'll dive into that a bit so that we can pick up one or two issues. I'll see Marco to make sense of those things. But okay, that's fine. Not funko free demanding. So mbadi wolu janibe duna kata kono lafta ko appreciation le tandi nañol la minalon ko mashallah do ko kende baake do ko baake e joten tol bulu e jobe manso bulu mi do la fala se ni bejo ya ke ko min kam wala mu bankoti wala mu to nya foti wala mu kado ka banko londi sobe aka alma ntol natul be sawoy lo sawoy so ko kono banku din kendol laftere banko la banko kon tonya nin dole ba sinna dole ba sarenna on din kol ko la foko o de jannal futalo jioma ko kole baake ba tonya mole be nyim bankun kan ne mile nyim bankun kan because nyim bankun te talet ni o mole ko dam na banko don waka kuya dole bari e kon na banko sai be kule kala min sa ken ko la banko la e be ngani yo min sto banko e anyanda jelela ila ke barotole anyila kata koltole anila simfa nyaalo mi la lon ko e be min tala ka wis fo bat folat kon ni aje ko kule be kere mi lan ko nin tonya manta fo ti nyanta wo support la ba because tonya tanobe dawdande wo harima din nakarda harima din tinyale ay hadama dum doyale to nyata no hadama dum doyale to nya hadama ya burkale dawdande to nya nakata dawdande to nya no dole bi safa ko dole to nya mu dole to nya mu dole fonkolati to nya tanonte wala dole to nya fanan tanno mu dole to nyate dole bi e kafal ko e subjective nsonta bar ndebe min mu jangolo ni to nya min mu wala ni ko fen ngani mu fonna programme ko jamato fe hadama den sembentuya ay hadama de la nyan tol londe ay hadama de la buñal comme alay min dim tolla nimi wuluta our inborn rights kaje woy londe dawdande mu toñat adu momo ek sim fanyata ko nakare ete mari e mandra toñaka ibe toñandirol la e mandra hadama de man toñen kan ibe ala fa mi yete da ani o mol be e bolo fanan toñen kan e bolo nakare kan andum fanan e bolo sokuka mu ala sokolete ndre ka kumande alalla ni te ka kumande to dolla e wo fon miel wo power miel ko bebolo batunka wolen tol natal beda ni o hadama dum tora ya hadama dum nakar wo fannalto o te bo fanan e bo nakar kanne e bo soko kanne ndel muslim wol nga kumande alale bari dino mantar dina kile be bango kam bari mantar dina kile ite believe to fen na alon ko ngalon ko elo dino nyin wala mu ka hadama ya londe dino nyantale ko nanata ka hadama de kulu ke londe sila ken doka and wo buka fono wo hadama de la nyantole ni mir wuruta momo yo nakar doron imare mantro dino samanta mande ka ni mu muslimo te manke muslimati to bala muslimo di tilma to bala muslimo ya da manne be kunna ni mu christianolti to bala christian dal da manne be kunna e manke christian bato ni moli kon na banko these are the values, the core values. A collective society, a more collective society towards common destiny, common good, as enshrined in our national anthem. Those core values, the Gambian value, this is what I'm talking about. The collectivism. Nkanyileje, kabring su, ninkale su, kabring before the coming of Gambia. Before Gambia, even the name Gambia came about. We lived in the empires. Mali Empire or Manding Empire. The society was collective. Those great leaders in Mulalondi, Olindiko, Momoe, Femfen Yanko, Yinamula, Yinamula Koti, Be to a Be Talondia Bambande. Imagine Ilota, they defended each other. Man kulke kulmantra kere melon ko nakarolet milio ko nakaroke mondo wulte yo kul kele milio nakaroke suma ngur ñol wol kelo kede sunjara ñado wol kele wala kelo pour kaje ko mo be protect mo be dignify mo be ñan soto yow loi londe melon ko añon loi man soto wabul jama bi je bi la loi fanu beta e bonde na wala ko no wala tan be ni mol na raje ko Gambia la loi is like a carbon copy of Kenya aussi falu bankol kan tare fanga cool copy ñobul to abole ku jamal copy Africa mbi Nigeria be ko be Nigeria so ko be Niger abe funtula bak nakacha kono because kule be kene mialon ko fonsi wato ta nga demandi nga kurul sandi molla nga ñoo hatlo ban nga ñoo muru demandi nga wax nga ñoo hatlo ban wala bari nga Gambia fana jibe as a Gambian context in this because mbem fo kan jang if we look back in the Gambian context, you will see it clearly. Then that's where we start to appreciate this conversation and how we need to take this conversation further. Because we never care in Nigeria. I was humbled to give this lecture from the African Century. Ngalo muneka Africa time has come neocolonialism in this age of neocolonialism. Economy is so important. Monetary policy is so important. Fiscal policy is so important. And that is why it is equal. Before, the power was more conceptualized in terms of military. But say, how much money do you have in your country? How much money do you have in your coffers? That is what you call that. Now we have seen emerging powers coming. Emerging powers because of their economic, because they are competing in the global market. Because they are but they never thought before the second World War, there was this scramble for Africa. Before Second World War. For what? For slaves. And in the literature, in the Western literature, neither can bugol jigo temboto. E ka kumundi nundo e ko koli nyadile e ka fole go regular quote and unquote regular colonialization. So yo kwenye yo kulete mielanko imaja wendi because of the literature ka bukol milikara nka tubabu karam minke nka tani tubabu karam university milton ka kol minke ye kol ni nyandin toliye e ma jawende. So this was what we call trading in slave before the Second World War, or probably just a year after, something like that, around that time, the scramble for Africa in terms of slaves. Mbadiolo, Wotembo ye for cheap labor and other stuff, and then to spread their influence in Africa. But ini monde be kien defend la molu who were participating in this. Ayila majande kana kumi bidangal alena slowly ale Gambia tana into that context. Because after all be kule nati kanjang pour kanyo kana demande ka kol understand step by step. So kabiri okay Gambia molu minalonko they were participating in they were like agents. They were profiting from colonialism. There was a big gap between the people Melanco. They were like it's a learning colonialism be nyobulu kakolike. It's a access to education. It's a be cool dabu in Italy dabu fulekle. So where ko molu Melanco ibo bankoli kan taring Africa bankoli ka bari alinga Gambia jibe for example. Milialon ko tembo wolle privilege to ni colonialism be nyobulu ila kul be nyobulu. Wolle access to education and everything. They were rich. So there was a gap between the colonists or those people, the area Mielonko, they are benefiting from the colonialists. Compared to the wider country, the wider Gambia, for example. Alinga Jibe, the disparity, the economic disparity, the working class, we are forgotten. We are probably not in the equation. They were not franchised. They were not even allowed to vote. They were basically nothing. So we call it. So a social bomb. There was like a social bomb explosion. They were deprived from those benefits. The resources they were there, they were not trickling down. There was this economic disparity. Demand independence. They struggled for independence in those various African countries. Kabriwa independence struggle okay. They okay. More they were enjoying from the colonialism economy. They resisted. They resisted. Kukurate caring. Alinga muru kotake. Ngoju ko blato revisit. So was independence struggle kono. Eko this this colonialism or this regular colonialism is not working. We have to claim our own independence. We have to claim ownership of our resources. So the independent fight. It was a struggle. The only fan called Gambia or Tembo, in them fan someone adding well, they resisted against that, the idea of independence. Because some of them were benefiting. Don't forget. So that is why there was this disparity. There was this thing there was this social issue between the colony and the protectorate. On the wider Gambia or the wider countries in various African countries. It's not only Gambia. Because colonialism, Britain, France, Spain, and Canada, America, for example. Because South America, they were also at some time colonized. If you look at France, France need to be looked at critically. So what independence struggle kita, mulai independent ta. so ni mol nate muru nan ko tekke so mboda regular migration ko mboda regular colonialization don dada mun ejeto the neocolonialism o monete e mantra joyande kay mantra ke kan jongol design de ha mantra ne jolo jolo bulakal kongna da ha design de ha but kulle be caring milango is almost like the same because African or ban kol milango ila former colonial powers nyolu ye policies min londe wala kul min be the ties between those countries and ilo molu tema it's not balanced and there is this something called exclusivity wala market there is this market condition ko o ban kol kan they have to trade with their colonial masters in certain products. Gambia, for example, ntol wotembo nin la tiasene lalu na tene ikamnya tiasene la jatolu milika tiol sene ye ko beke ila kunkol doku ila basikilo londe ibuka choice they don't give price to those products. Jumal le ko price will be our colonial masters. Africa is so blessed coming back from Info. Africa is so blessed with resources, with minerals, with resources, human resource lambang, minerals and these minerals are so precious. But minerals jama mbuka process no kudol mbike manufacture no kudol to because kanola fana mboto in terms of trading with this colonial master because kudol bi to sonna ne trade wol dollar for dunia bang to sonna ne trade wala e be trade la mulela itel be sura den fon min nan tolo bulo itel be sura den fon min nan tolo bulo e be laf la ne trade wala ban tolo be sura den fon min ne bulo like secondary products pour nga ngoltanye process to like final products ntol so no le bulo because ningol so to yalla ko Africa afele sa ngam fan so so ko membe jama France bankol kan France la in France imperial bankol kan bun ku jama la fanam bije milan ko hani tuma min ne man rek ne jolo jum ko molla bari even o masa kundal min be tamako o bankol kan ila policies no dol bije they are sometimes dictated by these people how ibe dictate nyade de because eka kodol eka min ko mande wala ni ko kabire ni ko mbota ni sileftere kono ina raje ge fam present nyade in their literature ko it will not the cow bankol ma ko to get off their feet so yentel ye fam present wala in literatures wala tena kodol bi nata min na wala ni ko pour yo ko toñandi no inata mone ke pour ntel ka karang minke nka kare like kan ila kan la nka dunia je itela la kan la how they see the world e ko ke nyande lo nyande ko culture is critical in that their worldview is acceptable until we don't have a choice of thinking different. We don't have a way of like thinking and kakul dolke kanya ko nyine mun polt bay binale ya fa ko nyim alla nyim mambetia alla nyim bula ta mbe mun ta kan e ko itolla kenyalo wala na pa modi kanyum fo nyim ala programme ko na jam ni ndara nyum fallom bal university nyol to nkam mune je wala nkam minete itel kamin fentolye intel jama nkewol ta intel be develop no nyandil no concept dole na ngombo le implementa mbukan na social context jibe kaje ko whether this fit in our culture or not so anga tade minakan atameda bake mina lola ko min kunkan mbesloka sai nyimbe ke kan nyala na miyalon ko hakili sunyala mo ibina la albe ko min practice kan as your culture ina via fale ko nyum mambete al nyimbula say fele nate ye kujumata yampe ko son talbete la ko je kan ko this is the norm, this is the way forward, and for you to succeed and survive, you have to think their way. That is yang hakilo su nyanyila kono ya kila bukoluto nka yille karang nka fimol mili fana bejibe abeta to project their power, to make their power more accepted than is more accepted than Africa, to a point that honey found near that Africa ni koyoko or founding is also made in other places, European countries. It can get into tala later tata. A bit moment, the concept, culture. You know, it comes from the cultural war. You better get that. So, resource B, masalan for example B, Niger, basumla government. Kulle benung ke kanunje miran ko ka fa civil society mi ko artu e ka koli e ka banko dole haklo blande ko ni mansa ko ndabe kol min ke kan e ben resource beta kan ka difference o artio o civil society organization e ka me artu o yo ko ni aya ko sensitize back in Niger kamol haklo blande bari yo le fanta ye way o basum government yo le suppress pour que dende to a point where hani la leader nying ya mutal pour ka ya mutal ko terrorism to please these people la moy kana so kabre okay wo mo ngamere ko even wo ma ilo leader nying I forgot the name again but what mo community tan mo wala ñu ko the working condition of so many of these multinational companies in Niger, the minimum wage issue, the workers' right, and some of these colonial issues, neocolonial issues, it was depriving them from profiting from their resources. So colonialism found the new concept to avoid African countries, including Gambia, from profiting our own resources. Politically lombang, politically wala ñinte ko mol mi nan koy bo ko sympathize kam, they will do anything to defend them. But no more wo man sakunda man tare kuke kam to their wish and caprices. Bari on hanal be ñoo fala jele la kuti ila hajiti je. No more le man tare mbadi alinga karang tari kola min kita nun Africa ani min be kere alinga karang. So Niger mu banglo mianko is so blessed with uranium. Fenam yende kamin dundi ka electricity. France is surviving a lot, or South France is benefiting a lot from that. And they will call it electricity because Hanata Niger mianko there is this economic disparity. There are so many lapses in the infrastructural, equal connect. But I give it wrong. Hanata ko your union so the process na electricity. Because they don't have the infrastructure, they don't have the probably they don't have the capacity to do that. Because those secondary products melanko is all use knowledge to make that a reality in Niger. Access to that is very difficult. The ties, the relationship between these imperialists and Banco Molla or Banco or State or Banco Molla, they have to specifically trade. There are only a few things they have to trade with the colonial masters with us because they don't have choice to even make it to create competition around those products. For example, maybe for Kalajibe. B, come in sign on wrong B, Gambia Bangkoka. Mielanko, Nina Selade Tiosame. Of course, whatever market coming market world market like a price needed. I'm doing the world market. You want them world market. You want them key players in the world market. So, yaje your price will tell it like out basakilo ni teleka kodol ni teleka price will deal general and the general man choice even any negotiation kai foko ni kelben na ti wa fa la nyina bare sai ala jibero ngita mun to le sai e fa sai Senegal kana e kan na mol offer ti dada So Neo Dolin Jibe, they tend to go to Senegal. Whenever caring Gambia. That is a problem. So you see what Jama problem of Jama Bankol can terminal they are still tied with these people. Mafako dunia te caring. Damian you can you even independent of Bella. We have to be depending on one another. We need to trade with one another. But Tonya Mimbije. I la mojande. Atol cross ali la morla dukara ali la kuma hanyinde ala kuma koto mala nyinti. But the smartest will understand what I'm talking about. Ntama smart but me ko ko la nyindi men ko man ngol ko do futa dala man ko fotat. Sa ko ni be media ko. Memo na fokan jam. Africa ya ko minke Africa la. Ni molo. Asiata bakel. Ye Africa la potential jibela ko nyindi de ni kambenta. Until we are finished. Nin kambenta dron ntolu obekan tole e kamene ko this international relation coming ko zero sum game. If Africa goes up, we will go down. So you jibe in some of them in some of these people that mean or Neocolonialism ni Africa tata for Africa tembeto ibe jolal ye kol milikira dol bi jefana yo o power nyi e kasilal Africa be jolal nyade Africa has moved on. Africa we want opportunity, but opportunity min jamu minti wala nyinde ko men kurumanyulu kita fo anala kumbe nyawnya ne Gaddafi nyol be will be that they have that vision called African unity, not the state of Africa. Ni Africa no da mal ka trade da mal tema without barriers, barring the wave. The world is another new world order. A different world order. But when avoid when you prevent. Well, some of the you will be surprised ko kabinina kodol bi na civil society arrangement be anin kodol bi o banko minan ko molle colonize they continue to pay money e ka kodo jo o fon ko la ilo colonial master solia because there are some conditions minan ko you will do sa fela bi jela so France banko le some France colonial conditions majama bi jela and it's also a must. They also have to trade with their colonial masters in the currency. For example, SEFA. They have to use SEFA. They have no other choice. They can elect it. So, family minalonko ye first sort of influence. For example, Niger B. Niger France ko be kekan. Kaje ko to restore that man there because wole mu la moti. Wole in ko londe je wole na anyo civil rights activists or they classes so many times. Those people were continuously reminding the Niger citizens ko you never caring. And the bank will sort of found be we're not profiting from them. We're not profiting from them. Abe jama there is this imbalance all the time their interest first. So banku tema jama ni atol bukala interest to. Banku la interest de man nekat wol de man nekal ko le kila interest samba tambinda la interest ro or almost like you've been colonized. You've been colonized. So e kanileke ye tore ko bekela ye nakare ko bekela then sign ni ko be ko ya ko nin kar non nata pawale be jolal e yin idea dum mol kunko kar ñol de ye watandi bakele ye suppress le ba ni nata pawala ibe jolal e ñina dum mol kunko. Go back to Gambian context. Alika kul cross le ba kukurati kerim Gambia dingolo kulle kita molle tafawta ini mo dol biye ka mo dol tonyen kasi kunkan no mole ko tonya bo mol bulu e ko angalo sobe aka nga sobe aka na bankunka ye commande all names la yo todo dila ko to nyawnde moliye to a point that imagine mol mi lon ko lori mol e lori na je banko kan banko dengol ye keri mine ko mbe keri banko kan ye ko mani wala ko terrorism o civil activists o civil right civil society organization hartu so bankol kan mol mi lon ko lote ka tonya fasa e ko ali ngalo tonya kan na banko bita kan nyami banko dele man tan na fasa to kanje banko dele be nyay bole ko ngani nyano ko anin doya ko ani nga ñu stop ñu manta taka this is not working so banko mo molu ye commande to bela ke nyawunde molye ke muta ka to bring fear in that politics to bring fear ha ni ñu nata de be lekkel asata ko manke wote ñinem kut min ben fear sadly so president the former president Basu alma alaya amakoy but it's a wake up call for him too bankole kam ina nyaton kolu alingata back to even again this independent struggle kabiri wo molu fanal tata is independent struggle okay independent bankol they led those countries to independence wo banko nyaton kolu fanal nyanta mu nek la they should focus on their people and empower their people because you call kelo ke ko menna ni nata power de ika concentrate wala because menekata ni aje e soksi tawolta molla ralita behind you o mol wolle ke je wolle ke kuti alata kola say bo mol walla la agenda e bo le pusla o mol la agenda e bo bula wala no ma ye walla agenda ke first and foremost put that first because politics is all about numbers but no mol fan nata e nyata wala kana ke problem what I only hope ni military man sakunda mi alon ko be Niger I end well because military coup is always a distorted reminder. It's always a pretty bad reminders for many Africans today, especially Gambians. You control the military coup, you can jump the follow. Because military coup I mean land tolika. I mean sabun tolika. Ndolta military coup ndajira but kulle fana be kero. Yaje Allah Akbar. Kabiri yaje benata. Atafana ko mole ko we are soldiers with difference. I mean rampant corruption and kuma jamala kuma he sounded very pan-Africanist. Like kuma jamala for. I will not allow this country to be colonized again. But saying that is very noble. That is very noble. But saying another moneke, in turn, when you go against the very people, it will be suppressed. I want to colonize them. Those people were still not. Gambia was still not independent. To a point that from 16 February, you called when the 22nd July, Gambia, Gambia found independence. We saw that in the way they celebrated 22nd July and the National Independence Day. But that is for another day. Mbadewolo, ali nga jibe jang, nga jibe reki jang. Ninwa kana jande. How many times the mamul akilo murundila? Back to bankoli bejuloli militaka. O bankoli militaka bejuloli militaka is the same people we go back. The North Atlantic, the people in the North Atlantic. They come the imperialist. The market condition, the new market policy, the new market economy. If you look at it, fair trade, at least to encourage trade as part of this globalization. Globalization is like on the reverse. Globalization in speed mean nata. and block can. But globalization was going to be a perfect opportunity for so many things. But in globalization na kuja mana ta jebe nan ko akareta wol ba kono ko this trade we can trade, but you have to decide for me what commodity that I have tried to trade you with. Or nga fancy na resource from nyanda minkela for competition. The word this either a free market economy. It will encourage competition. But it man la or compete. We don't want me to be competitive. You don't want me to sell this product to other countries. But this exclusivity clause some of these colonial some of these colonialists with their ties with the having these ties or trade ties or trade relations or with this with their colonial masters. So the sooner they break those barriers, the quicker and more profitable those countries can realize, from their products, from their minerals. Congo Jibe, for example. Congo Jibe. Ado hakile mal beldang e beldang moy kam. Katung akugamo nyum fanam fundi da auditol fana yakumo male sama fundo lap mineral sol mili be Gambia e be taka be banko bula kanje e be taka muntole o kodowol min be ka boto fonko no waade. Congo, for example. Congo nyoli precious minerals nyol lesoto. Milango is in finished products like mobile phones, like glasses and others. How Gambia fan? Mbemem fola ja. Ça a été au besoto. Ite to go fan kenola into something, because nyanta ka journal mills soto to turn those minerals into something, into finished products. We don't have access to that. But Africa is so blessed and so resourceful, very resourceful. I mean, bestly. Bangula min nemata baki. Ba continent lo mielon ko an nemata ba kil. Wallahi. Bari ñin dole yoro long ko ni lemo ñi realize science bisuna they realize their potential. Leaders will be they are conscious, they know, they concentrate on their people, they unite. And international relations and zero-sum game is something is gonna go out. The African or the Malka traded among them, and they reduce their dependence on these loans. Wallahi talla science be kuto tailor. Ni loans so lu fanal jibe in the manner we are taking them. Many loans all for an attack. Some of these we are continue to fan journal, but they still give us. Okay, high taxes no labo de create come na masakunda be mulekirka to pay this loan they have to raise the tax. Nimol despato kolkono nimol bararo kolkono mol maka fenkeno kolkono fel be da kala fale moy balunya e colère, then there is a social explosion. Because I told fan left to found and the man choice to profit from them. Look at the Senegambia deal. Senegambia bridge deal. Gambia has lost so much money in this deal, or is going to lose. Look at the security report deal. Gambia is the worst deal ever, and history is going to hunt down on the people when they sign all these deals. Because for Gambia for accountability, people will be held accountable for doing this kind of for penning these deals for us. It's taking us nowhere. It's backwarding everything. We are losing out so much opportunities. But Niger is going to be a center, a center of another proxy war. Proxy war nani ñim fala jandi dina diamol kono programme kono to ko kuɗol ɓe gambie ñabala kuɗol ɓe gambia ɓe ke kam fitnoto walla kuɗol to the key players mol blobo kuol kono they may not be in the country nana ñim fala jandi kuɗo ɓe ke kan mafa ko ɓede ko dolu mol asilam min hakkilo ko dolu ɓe ke kan walla ko dolu kakke na bankole kan wo players all they are not in the country they are outsiders meddling in our internal affairs. You have to understand international politics to know this. But you have to be smart to understand who will be in the cake. For every agreement, a bank or interest. Don't negotiate anything. Don't compromise that. Because it will be those deals will hunt not only if let's think about 50 years time. Let's think about 100 years time. All these bankole can profit Africa. That's what they're thinking. They don't only think about today. They think about living, protecting an influence, protecting a standing, protecting a prosperity. Is going to last for generations. They may blame. Because banku, you can't feel kasotoke. Banku, because some theorists don't be caring international relations. They are very selfish. Especially these realists. They will go out their way to make sure that their interest is served. Sometimes aggressively through trade deals or through some policy arrangements. So banko nyaton ko debulu kayla molu crossi kayla mol long kayla mol struggle understand kanyum fo janne ko banku nyaton momo lafta kala nyum banku nyaton ko kayla mo nañu ko mona de mbanyum fo la ko tek because ñu video bi tara janne fo faw gambe do ngal karam gambe be nyame bi we need people melon koy hikmal soto kanyum banku tamande ñim banku mbe sora jawbalto ni banko momo ni moyo ina mo la struggle understand ita ñim banku sambo you have to understand the struggle ila mol be kol mil kono ñim banko mol bara kol minna e yo mol la alol ni chosa no long ni mo keno ni mo long ita ñim banku sambo because mo nekata mbe bula kudo kono ngra dum kudo kono abe be kala mo de jam falam jende mo kono abe be kala wolt how many times kala banko be jam fale kono ni banko mi non so resource so blessed no opportunity means it after 2016 so enormous but it's all been squandered almost every opportunity we can this is now has come for Gambia to now excel Gambia to make prosperity for its citizens to create jobs better manta be ñoo sin sabala rek manganiol te kilenti ko nga de nga tonya la tonke be nga lon ko nyele tonyate bari ko hanate kala because mo nekata this idi mim geta kunu wala be ke kam bi the few people benefiting from this establishment wal kata kala this is not politics I'm just talking about history pour nga understand mo be kere from all aspects politically socially economically of our development aspiration. The stumbling blocks, the crippling obstacles. Let's look at them. Where are they coming from? And how many of these people, who are these people? We know them all. Kabrin kalbenyo mekela. No dolu moye. Be prepare la betu. But be wolle, they're gone. Nobody hears from them. Because when maybe they're into something else. Think. Ntolu wala man dia bare sometimes ka warole kabiru Rwanda ko be ñoo faaka moli wultale wo yiron ko li ida wasi ko United Nations ka fuyuma yema ko be ñoo faaka yo kumande mun la eko it was a ethnic class, internal ethnic class. Yeah, so therefore, they didn't want to meddle in the internal ethnic class. But another aspect of imperialism, is the journal didn't tell in terms of loans, in terms of what be putting in offer to destroy ourselves. Journal the bank, whatever, because France Rwanda colonized, and France, how does they step in? That was another opportunity. Now let's but let's arm them. Niger, alema makoy, but not coming in Niger, not coming cross up a cook and Niger. Nimang in Ecowas Montani Hakilola. It will be a very dirty one. It could, rather. Let me just put it that way. It could be a very, very, very nasty one. Because there are competing forces. And the citizens, this social explosion coming for the disparity and the feeling ko ila resources mantre na fa kan bekata France China fanam jibe China fanam in be kolmin Africa ni mo fanam be jibe China be kolmin na Kenya well, in fact, it's another paradigm in international development. The role of China in Africa. So this African century is here. But the wiser we manage our opportunity, the better. But the more collective Africans, state of states, take this opportunity further, the better for their citizens. Need a market trade among themselves, a barrier world, but they found in Senegal, a typical example. You can have a bilateral agreement, this internal ECOWAS protocol, and especially Banku, the neighboring country, putting a trade. Ndengana bundaile, ngana bundaile kugemale, but into the competition na Senegal na makitoko is a problem. But think. Tonya foman diade. Usan safa ko do diamo mandia, diamo ko late baki. But fong safa. Because ngani fo ko na meta ni mol man chose be diamo le. Adu nyi diamo le be bod, nyi diamo le be continue. But tonya le be laban. Ngani fo mole. Asimbede, asikira atakalantul nyala. But the money melango struggle the naja ji kuma ni man na just I kept kenom just over demantra jang pourka mitri fonko ko ni support in naja no mbe ko mi tan ko the issues behind this politics member kerenje common these issues melango they have history, they have bearing in the past experience of the citizens, what they went through, and what the prevailing circumstances in the way their government is managing their affairs. They are compounded over time and resulted to what has happened today. So in every crisis, it's an opportunity to bounce back, to learn from those mistakes. For every African heads of state today, you need to come back to your sense, yesi ko take yena mon la kolya du bundal jibe. This concept, this neocolonialism era, how do you fit into that? How do you become an active agent, an active competitor in that? That is how we need to come back and revisit our policies. But it's so disheartening. Some of these colonial fonkol bejele. Ulman fale. Kadun kunun kuni ni ko manen kol ko ne bi ko man kunun ati dan kunna. Kol taral foy falna bari hani kabi kol man fale. Hani na kiti bunda do bije. Some of these food will be yellow, and time society has evolved, Gambia has evolved, Gambia has changed over time. But Hansi will be yellow. So, senior level keka. Yes, sir. Hanimbe bimindo. Senior level keka. Bankolto na alfalbe senior level keka. O senior founder, understand? Side on behalf of, or especially Banguni Bankuteba. Maybe on Sama Canal. Kodol Biji Janel Bay Science Senior, Alice Koteke, Aliamira Koteke. How does this benefit Gambia? Where do you see Gambia in future? Or does this agreement see Gambia in future? Has this affected in any shape or form our potential to compete? Is this tying us down to something? Because we have national law, of course, we have state supremacy and the supremacy of the constitution. But also Gambia also is a signatory to international law, international treaties. So what international treaties mean, they are all guided by international law. So kodol biye fang hatani hatolo mimbe caring laftawol not la bari Gambia in Gambian context. Let's contextualize all these issues into a Gambian context. Purunza digest no easily kajoko mimbe fo come throughout. Nas resource nyo lambang. Mbota Congo mi mfo kanje Congo. Ni find minerals sol mil beka bonanje. Gambia ngomona fo jang ngona black side. Na timber. Na nying ngabe fo jande. Is this benefit trickling down to the masses? No. So where are they going? Where are they going? Allah Akbar. Well, exactly. But in Kenya, military government. Inte mandra coming cham demba. Mandra ministry mansakunda military fango support Kenya. Inte be for Kenya. Ngalem Nigeria has so many military issues before. But kuda fana be Nigeria mianongo is a social issue. In fact, it's both social and economical issues. No, social, economic, and political issues. And the finality, neocolonialism centered in terms of how in a culture, in education, this Western education, we can have everything through this Western education. How we perceive the world, the narratives, the cultural bearings now. How many times han arabul ni na arabul temo ninga ninto kombe parebe kele de ko paraw ñu mega intelligent parel ko arabul na social ko na ada kul be yaw be e kanyina ka kul be ka kul falimbul ka kul tambulo ko yellam fundi ko dol ada nganyam fo janan ko creative industry Gambia is on the tapping into that ngo fo jande there's so many billions of opportunity, millions of it's a multi-billion dollar investment, all the dollars investment. Is lying fallow, it's not been activated in Gambia. this creative industry. We need to maximize it because in the market, those I have in the market. Thanks to this new technology or social media and internet. How many online TV to become the banko? Is that not creating an opportunity for young people who are now, taking their skills into another level? So, bankoli kan tareng sako Africa na adolu na chosanolu mbe lamfu kekan bar ningol murutawol beka ngan na narrative ni ngo advance andi kanaje ko nka dunia je mo dole la ani nga dunia je mfang nkana dolla ku dol type to measure progress, or for us to survive we have to please them or other people. How do we please them? Take all our resources and give it to them. Tambe GBB otare kokono nede dol bije buka kudo keno because they want to please certain people. Because for you to survive, for you to be important, for you to be validated, you have to survive, you have to please some people. So kukurate kere. Use them to controlize your own situation. But we need to please every Gambian. It shouldn't be selective. Selective justice. Beyanda kumalale, beyanda dulamdale, beyanda yirwalale, beyanda to realize their full potential in a free economic environment. If I'm the Vision 2020, free enterprise governed by free market enterprise. We have all these concepts there. But we're not taking them. So ntol Africa la damanda mana resource damaya fambondile. Africa no manya na tarti nimbe nying batal min kono. But nimbata jamal mune alankan wala nyinte ko in the new era e mandara ne jolo dun kan la de kan joyande de. But kulle be kere mi lan ko be joyande kan kabi. So we need to decolonize ourselves from how we think, how we see the world, but also how we value our own. Wala nyinte ko na production. Time has come for us to invest in science and technology and more empower. Then some of these things we can start manufacturing for us to be independent, or for us to realize our full independence, and also capacitate our self-reliance and or self-sufficiency. We have to manufacture. We have to find a way of being self-reliant. But you don't need loans sometimes. Especially set up. But young fund the Kudola. Mialanko B, Gambia is so blessed with that. Monyana Kabata, the Alamo Dr. Manila Jande. Gambia Farabulo Milisoto. Gambia Kenon Milisoto. Gambia Kul Mini Anina Besoto. No back and dosoto. No Kujamal Soto. Until Mayana Gabata. Until Mayana Fukaria. Until Mayana Kataring la loan sol no Julo no Mare. Mijulo Sapla Lanyoka. From Miranko Inta Journal and Fangal Intani Journal. Intel Tajon to Dolphan 4 minutes. For how many years? I don't know Bemuneke, I've been at what they Namol le Kafula. Nim Namol Kafulale, duty the Kafulale, Marsandiso Dalba Kafulale. Beyond our affordability. So this is what creates this incubates social tensions until to a point they explode into something else. And then I have to crisis. Crisis man manage no. Crisis upon crisis, scandal upon scandal. and they are not managed well. Because nimbra kudo ko ko ale fonko mba ko investigate la mbe report ko la bukana fem moy over time mu nek naki this crisis lead to disasters according to the trend of fonko escalation minkake from one to another it is a down akata plane crash to bang akata fire disaster to bang akata kurela it started with a risk ignoring a risk it started by ignoring risk that risk could be something that could be mechanical but that could be human error wala kule manke o minyata kila watu la manka watu la wala minyata kila nyama manka nyama so kule tutatele tena compound na nyoka tuta compound na fona na bam alama ale mbe tanka wala bari lu programme min wala ka mo fana be sama adu mil ben no majan ngal be jele alhamdulillah mbal sama ko take mbal tent mbal chala la men yabo ngi sama solu soldabo jamane ngi kon be ni di mbal be suntu konketa ngi sama karamba minte iswa drame lamin drame ngal be sama ansu camara santos john sise kausi jata suleiman drame john sise ngal be konton fanan banda mkuyate ngi konton la sise bax jawne drame yangs baba hadidavo ngal be konton bob lawn jawara drame yangs baba raji sise again jere sise masirending jai ngal be konton banda mkuyate ansumana again ngal konton dai cool fondi special Mr. Kawa Dudu Jawne African unity can only be achieved when we unite our own local communities. Thank you. Our own local communities and in our countries. Thank you. Okay, what we see now, particularly in Gambia, is more disunity. Thank you. You know, many foka ay dudu. Nina mangile konka. Manda adi yare dudu. Memi mfana jang wana nyindeko. Nka mera nyum telefon katla nyum mfana Gambia politiko ko. Divide and rule. Ekoleke. Jama all oppressors ikameneke ekal divide and rule. Ibukala faneke clinty because yalla potential lonne. Nale keta nale nyomo drong that's it. Nante le nyomo kani African head so le nyomo e African Union londo ko le milikan. Yes. Bari kam mi fale wo mo fale ni mo fale be do ko la ki man tan sire wana ngani mo respect nte dañi respect la de banku nyanda kam ma nyami ila mo la interest ni mo le yolo ke so nte kudos to that nte le fana nyandam fa realize ko we need to understand our potential, we need to appreciate what we have and work hard to invest. African Development Bank Philabelore. But Tonya, is this taking another level? Is this creating enough opportunity for Africa to invest in trade relations? The Malika trade, they need to unite. But in Kenya for having more lectures in MDI, this African century, the only thing the only obstacle in Minje, it can cripple this dream. Is Africa is so segmentalized around regionalism or around race or no, not only but ethnical. Okay, around ethnics. Nepotism, tribalism, you name them, corruption. They are problems. It is crippling this dream, this big dream. But it's a dream, is already manifested because of so many research have been done to present Africa as the continent is going to be the continent where everyone wants to go and invest. But now Africans need to realize that now to get ready to maximize from that opportunity. And that cannot come about without unity. bari ba na man ko ne e be nyin dol ko man nyin do be nyin dol ko man nyin na e be literature sa fe la e la bukol to university ko non pour content believe in the ko ntel te nyin keno la e kanyina ke look at some of the vaccine Africa ku jama bi jaka dum vaccine ko na aka dada vaccine ko na aka bana Africa but we don't have access to that secondary products to make these products into finished products you know mo is what and this exclusivity you have to trade with them in certain things. They decide what they want to. It decide they reduce your competition, your competition, that competition for you to or that choice for you to compete, for you to sell your products to other countries because of these ties, because of this clause, because of this agreement. One ngang hato to back banku ni banku temal be men agree la be men sign ala la to la be bi de sama kanale 200 years ago, kullekata. 300 years ago, kullekata. Nga sunjara la ko fala jande. E loi le ministre fait to protect everyone. Katonya londi. Inata yo be this ya be ki jande. Yembe inata this scramble this slave nim ko be nganyum fo this scramble of Africa. They divide us into barriers or in borders. So the colonial legacy in Africa is a very painful scar. But scanning, we need to heal quickly and move forward. But listen, I'm a GB back. India is going very soon. They're going into space. To go to space. Because the future also is in the space. I'm cool back. I feel like Russia they launched. They started going to the moon. I missed at the time it's all about projection of power, it's about projection of so many things. But when I in the side, Mimbe Janata, Mimbe Santo, Nana from the program, Mimbe Santo, Billah is very powerful. Someone who's in a Wallabing Kujamale controller, na mobile phone technology, na mobile phone communication, na satellite, na military, na air inter Kujamabije. Jam, what about control? But Africa jibe. Banko lota ngaji ko da this could be potential. Nigeria bijanna, South Africa nyul bijanna. Munto fanang, tomado ngamira ko but mune kanake. Bari no so kujamala benfe. Banku yakata baki. Yela potential long, yela mol long, yela mol sute, yela mol fahamu, yela mol la agenda long, yela mol la struggle long, yela chosano long, yakata baki. You understand the pride and how to address that. Ila policy no ko be no felt out wrong, you are nothing. Imandraw mo leje, iba modo leje. Andum molu ikado modo je kamera ko hanana ana ali across la nakana. And orientation is very important because they can easily twist him to please other people, to go along with other people and against you people. Because colonialism, the colony and the if they are benefiting from the system, they don't care about the rest. We need to drop it. We need to understand ko banko la nyarta mo beltat mbela right lo mo banko ita but nim be ka selfish ko it has to be this way as long as I'm fine e ba nya be nyam banko deol la ibe nakaro ko e nyam banko dol bes nyano ko no ite ko kanata ite man kana ite be o bata ko no ite amere ko dol be o bata men ko no ite man ke ya ite le pisalta ite le perdita. Mbenga nomba kijang ni mila fa komandro la 0044 777 1676 759 number ti alsimin kumande. So na social and cultural progress, we need to move. Time is not on our side. We have a lot of opportunity. Even na culture da mandama. Na culture da mandama went to bondele. Ninga value, the values in our culture. Ninge sembentu nge londe, nge institutional londe to protect them or to activate them. Because sooner the people will realize themselves. The people will realize they realize their full potential and develop. But do man na fini la. Ni ko be ne kala e be kero sokla le. But fonse ni leke. This is the way, this is the future, and this is the only way. Me non ko si mon empower no. The sooner those people get empowered, the sooner they realize, you know what? This is what we're missing. And gradually it's going to come. What a baila. Nimbe Nigeria is a typical example. But Mali fana, and Pankuro to, and so Mbona na medua kan ro Almani jisuma bon Nigeria. Almani jisuma ben jana kafna le Nigeria. But ko min bije. Malem mako. So bari wono. Okay, banga ñu kolta. Assalamu alaikum baden. Hello.
Assalamu alaikum.
Baden. Yes, baden bi ñadi.
Somanda be ñadi.
Somanda bi ñan ko tan ito di ma.
Nte Yankuba da Drame Yanks Baba, Germany.
Okay, bismillah program.
Nka nye konton.
Ngejo.
Ga ela bi topiko akuma ta bakel. Ye topiko men mate, like nin kilo men be che kan jana, ni la fa nin kilo men kala ten. Tuba bol ye Africa non ne bakel.
La ilaha illallah.
Ye ne bakel because tuba bol yajele ni aje be bamba na nin kilo la because Niger la natural resources ning.
Mbona foka. Minerals.
Ibo wala noma. Muna na aketa banku dole menito mantaji.
Yo banta. They are not fools.
So yengin don men muta yo ke niyati. Pare ndolla ni nyaton ko men fanan inu wol men fanan ben yo kono. Wol fanan na interest. Banku dingol be batari. Man nyum kudeta to nya mo man la fi kudeta la de.
Ha, wallahi de. Mon betia.
Bar men ka kudeta sabu. E buka woto fo.
Ha.
ECOWAS nyanta nyindon la de president mo nyana tambla 2 term la because 2 term ni mo man tambala na be president yala ate e kanyin corruption ol meni keteng mo te bira la because aba fula le he ate me lante be wulla te iben kisi la le so nyine be ECOWAS nyanta nyindula na jibe la bake bari to mo ko to jede e to ka fa coup d'état mambeta no so adi amusi ada tubabol wala sa kay mom wol be la interest la de
banko la ina mo la interest rek
wol be la interest la so onta nga nyina so nga modul so idi ama baraka man ko nate
baraka thank you very much thank you okay ba tundamba jela mani baraka badolo number fele ngake screen auto wala mo 0044 777-1676-759 wala number ti alsimin kumandino kalbetem de kalbeja kal nimbara bake anyway matinga jibe okay let me put this on okay okay so badolo number feeling mbal batuna alsi kumandiro ke janin budun cultural bina nsimin ngero wala nyinde ko an kabi quickly ngata nga lamwe nani juldi mala janin cultural ko la do bina sa inshallah ala baraka bake stay tuned sambi mbona inshallah
Sabale
malade.
Tanawata na sama so mandabe.
Sama mandabe jam ko tanata.
Tanawata na de.
Ya bismillah to dima.
Omar ben Fati.
Bismillah Mr. Fati.
Ne konton bako.
Ngejo.
Diamo la kuta baka betata.
Alhamdulillah.
Alama ale mbeso tawfiq kola.
Amin Allah.
Silaw be caring Africa alama ale bonda kono.
Amin Allah.
Ay natna lama ni akono.
Amin Allah.
Allo.
Hambe moy ka. Hello, be moy kan ne? Hello. Akabunda ko mantra. Hello. Mbade be moy kan ne? Hello, Mr. Fati. Hello, Mr. Fati. Mr. Fati, mba moy kan ba mantra de moy kan. Mr. Fati. Okay. Mr. Fati si call number ki be moy kan ne bari ite nyanda continue diam ben be moy kan ne clearly. Okay. Assalamu alaikum buddy. Okay. It's a problem still. Okay. Assalamu alaikum.
Hello, Kanan.
Yes, Mr. Fati.
Yes, I computer network call nga.
Ntulo bela no mbafu ke hello wandu imantu moy.
Tonyala hote ndema moy.
Okay.
Ngavela ka jake buta bage. Afrika kainde loko abalafa ka warale. Yo bar ndeka la clean ne jube ni nga be jube nga kaf nyoma ndeka problem o be murundi ndoleka. Because yala mol ka ko to awol be nyilla fionle no. Follow ndeka nenje. France jang senti jang. Bar banko di unbe do ko la. Ndol mo lunta di jambe do ko la. Lamin jan sate wala data daw de be moto lon la daw de ba jola on mel be borkan jan aka jole petrol ka jole nyil kan men soto la banko foundam bankan na float is too much adum isonda fana nyin na kela mol la kambunya isonda nyin ni la bunko ne la musol ni diwul ye punya but african why until ila maramo ibuka son kabu
Dahi.
Ite be mome maraka.
Hold on,
Keba. Ite be maraka amanke beyande. Mati kwete moti nyame. Ika kani kaudoya. Ika kani kaula sembo busabu. Kani na moti na sembo da ayafa be fana busilaje. But often balafa kana wale to men ka bukul mantra ke kuka ni tel na de kana think in dol.
Exactly. No problem multi. No for realize. Hani independence we struggle kono. Kabiri independent anketa. Min tuta Africa Bank kan. Min amol serve properly. Some of them.
When you be wala nande melka travel agency kan ta hen lato. Nte ka bolo kon no. Ni yalo londo be nyame lamin. Nyaton ko haklo nyanda diala. Adu nyaton ko la miro nyanda tariala bakela. Dunia na nande pour moli yomara tembe tiul meli alongo ale banku balle mu di sambo bela France ndeka menje nan men cross ano France sembo soto le yeda bulay kelo ya african kanande nyel be sembo use ke kan banku ba ne sembo soto moli moyato enenta mol ma ko dal ke kanande problem ko because ñil be menke kan den ñinta jana ni Niger mel follow ya ka mel ko e ñanta kata wol follow ata to ñala mol ka problem ko kili kula saba han ala akana sariya wonjindi nan ni menka ke problem men ka keten ala stop ni me ya ko ni wala ñanta kala de so o kan ni ya jube enta kan men fo e kwas nya don ko li men keten e le tale adu ni aga fana ni pareta mo be sirin kude ta kay nyanta sapile be kan be jindi dia kuya
Okay, but along abinami badin fana mo nyaade min fana be kering bankol kantaring ni bankol fana nyante kap choice to in their trade deals in other sort of policies fana betak belal baki bar ko do bije nyim nyin lak ko be nyame relation be nyame mam balance baki so wala mo ko men ko mol yoleje ade mo be nyin karo ke ka do mol fana nyen nyen to bankol dingolu kanyin karo ko fana
how obede at leala jakalo kay benadna handol men be mboka jakalo kay nadna bar sa last minute final result ni bo jube kan ala men fo mole o jalna ba dukum li ba fitna tan ataspiro o kana rabbuka basira so wato dol nin kon na relationship ol jube banku nin banku la loi jube bar moyala loi to ni muruta nanje français symbole tolde yeni mol atan
yaje fana wala fana concept fana be mol bulu ko kujamala sambana na crown na kolto pour entry believe in the ko ni to man dum kuto wala kambe ntel te survive ntel te kukinola so wo fana mukule mi ko be caring so semira wo fana ndo baki
okay yeah woto fana mbete ata yalo lat na ni journal cité ko ka fu ñoma be fenn na le be fenn to la jam mi yalon ko be be la banda nga lo woka laben
baraka
janno point oti so sorry kanako mo jindi drom ñil mel be maralola african president like coming ni mol ko ni jere to coup d'état o do sa ni sapeta gambe fana kandu adun kol kata nyame wala be kala de nini kudeta la liman sapinil ka ye bondi gambia bayda ta la kudeta ba kala jere alman tankala
baraka thank you ke ba sama bismillah
lamin konata ngi kontong programo la mo lalu be kontom bi fanan alsama mba fala molbe alsama
baraka ngi sama ni madam
ngejo lamin tonya africanolu nin kumbota wato dolu nyanta ko ma jubele le fana nga jube ko fombita kan ne bang ahankan akilmaya to afrika dingolu e beta kan nyato le andu parete le katanyato yaje west kanene ro menke afrika la bi aketam fele ko afrika dingolu be kunin kan ne kaje ko ko west ni la interest be ko mento e buka demokrasi jube ka fo na interest be mento manim fella ko africanol fanan ngikitale ko paretale bi kayitandi ko min tol fanan na nyaato tabe ko bento tol fanan na demokrasi be wala bala mbalon dilale adiyata toli akuyatani
abanta
yalo weska african nene men na jele ni bula jawol be men yalon koy mumo jawolu ibe maralola bari buka wolu no made african leader me alon ko il after west like interestol kuntula like Gaddafi nyoli men ke Saddam Hussein nyoli men Asia ma fonla woli men ke anin nina jube nabaral lalu kono brin to mo Sankara nyolu nata woli ideal men dundi molu kono kayitandi ko alinga lon singola ngamuru ngana afrika tanka video mo si pal gedoro yebe fatariya nyama ndo hani kabin e ka woleke pour nyin kama ito la interest pour ye democracy by words only by speak yo tumbulu ninna menu ko banya sifa ke doro e kay ko tuje ite situno jele katum tol kanna interest le noma afrika manyen nakanalan tol la kato atele mbela buntungoti iben tol yusla ntol be fala kuran jawo balunya jawo jikuwo tango benaka akosi momuta balunya to abebe afrika no afrika ala ya somen na man dunia fanna soal
wallahi ho fokota ke
ntol membe tamata alinga mfongo nyin kambe bankolu menka konga bankule je bambe menka msimenni tolla nemo biri wulo kono biri alala nemo to na necho kono wala mun na fankasolu na jibulolu na dioli membe banko ko to duma afrika ala e men diala amadi dunia dulala luluoni kanobe wala kono isan soli beje anin ntajim fongol membe fon ka fengo fem fo natara ko bi dunia ji ko wolti nim fano kete ka belo ko smena america e ka foko bi nim price o ji tala selta foto letam e to le men soto iko lebe o dafola membe to le fanam bulu to lebe o dafola yamira wo fango wo mu demokrasi le ke ban ite ko bulu bari tele ka o dafo
copy in the global economy free market policy and the competition but
mente te bulu lamin konate etela kawo foko biya gitale biya seltale biya ketatenne nko wo dunia si fa fombe tarawole kono ba ni dunia be ko decide la min nu be dunia karo fanna la damalon ko jikobe damel wala buka kan soto di fenkete ko G8 G5 di fenke wala le be nyin decide la wala le kaw mu nyinti africa be warali nyame be mo sambala je fa bulu ko sila representative killing Europe ni America ani Asia ya be dominate yamira nimbalu nya molu lafta kabole kono andu molu be bola jin kono andi kaje amanche ko yalon dobje nimmo e mira bake kafule africanol fon stupid taliban ani alkani inventionol menje comme nyin creationol na yaaje ko inventionol masingol motol fenkol telefonol dobje mo fingol lekede da bar men kake nimmo e tongo invent compagnie le ka sangama waram man sakunda sangama waram ko institutional ya sangama woliata ni asang itolle kata ya develop inate ay ke tolutati wala atin na bari ali creational jamaje o inventional wallahi mo fingol be kono ni la history jube ika fen jamaje je ka pole so mo fingol ya deda mo fingol folo ya deda penko nyine ya deda cycle masingo fenkele folo ya deda fenke masingo ke mol le ta manke ko man sakunda le kanyin inventional ke anda madingol le kake bari men kake ning hada madingol ye fon invent men kake ikana sanga bulule comme mbaw atemari fon sembo tala pour ka marketing ke kaw ko promote aje ko nyum molu na faraw nyum munyinati so me ya sang amma men ko marotala ka sang a develop anate aya advertise wala kakakati wala mako kataraje wala kakabare hada madin kilinda ka alka Europe la nyin development o bembe jete alka so fenge nin dunia kono pleno lemba plen masingol lemba munemba mo kilingo le ka deda mo kilingo wala ka finkindi mo doliya tabulu ka sang ka develop ka market aje ko nyimmo hadama di wona farangolti wala kake amante ko african o my intelligence stupid alin kana belief wala ngabi nako mpana mu molati ko modol mu moti nyame ngol membe na birina natural resource lemba nyenta parela pour aje ko ngo fengol mara alin kana so fengol moliye marangu yaje nyimbe me ya sabu wala Africa ka fengol men soto Africa buka maran wala because e buka akeno kayele mandiko
yo na for the demo ko gande yes because we also need to have access to some certain products to be able to make those finished products all man yeah
ntol fana nyanta wakilla le ngawolu sang ngamarela comme ninga je fengo findita men tol fengo la men ka bonna banko kan nyanta sanala tarambulu ntol ka produce ntol ka murun ka deta nka fintindi dunia mol ka kamol nafa european wol kan nene wala kafo ali ni e fenje ya comme ni e sansoje ko bawo neol tete bu tebe sinnamen ntol be sinna barialu ne tebe jelle sotlaje ni ko ni muten euros le waran 10 pounds ko te bari tebe 50 cent le sotlaje 10 pound no
tulo mi ko ke mind blal totale ko leke China jiba minke kan Kenya in terms of oil fonko exploration.
Akakete nenko. Nika yung kumo men fa kana mo jahal de ni be fongo men sanna kome ni kare iko nyimbare 10 pounds lem. Iba fale tebe 10 pounds so kone tebe 50 cent letal. Ni ko be diam le ko hay bari remember yalo na kilombe barrel gelle produce la ani o be la nyoke be 50 euros total so ikana mira ko fenkole ndol fanan tolle be yinsinna ndol be yinkala ke yabe ibul nyokon itole na mur ko denke ni awo raw material mata wala ye nata ko denke ya process itole na wafu ita 50 euro men photo le tolla barrel kilo warela liter o liter ye nata wafu 10 pounds wala ya je ko ita sa ite mun so ito katu kutur la doro ibela fongo bile koto itikan Africa parental kawbo kana murko mangawle ke
thank you baraka ngaten dunga jay keba manganyo dota assalamu alaikum bading utatal assalamu alaikum bading hello bading
assalamu alaikum
wa alaikum assalam
la kanade kotan
tanawata mo be diare
mbe jawo tanotan alhamdulillah
dimbal be nyadi
kabe mbe jawo tanotan
very good
no hadum
mo abjan tanawata na tala
ta modu dum kotina da fa
Tama wata na tara. No kana tara.
alhamdulillah
a receive la basa
Hold on.
ando bidama ande da receive
No, hold on. Hold on, trombone. Hold on, trombone. Okay, go ahead.
na la radio abidata bak alkamul fahamun bak hakid mal yos ko kunning harmadin iba follow kan iba jube kan men kuma da je to ite simune tano je ite mune bono yoto je babudun afrika ko ten ndey men je dron kanna mol karan ke fahamun mune be kere e baaje la molbe men kono inshallah no mbata man na nya
Hold on. Oh, idolo jolong. Salam. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead. Hello,
assalamu alaikum
wala ka sa to di ma. Hello. Yeah, man. Okay, idolo jolong. But go ahead. Yeah.
Okay, Lavin Fana love to contribute la learning kachato because I'm also silence politician me alon fana ko comment ba de okay bankol la yirwa na Gambia la bodo ani even Africa la bodo
Yeah, go ahead.
Especially la membe kirin na dia moldo hello
Antro bela
okay I was always catching na memo coming to go in Nigeria in Colting. I was very worried about it. In fact, diamola jenu nene kete la kumandinga diamola. Yo, dafa be Europe janne sign dem be Belgique.
Okay.
So in after me dan la nina wolo nindi kapo ko ke ba sawali men fo wolo nindi. So nil kamul e kan dundile ite la interest be men do e kala fi dundila wol don na interest be da be ko kala fi kanya klindi jena. Yo lafta men fanan fola je wolo ni dina islamo nyato ko men kaminda ko Sheikh Hamaja etenyol falkanil commit le banki dina ko do because they can speak English very perfect and then they speak our local language to sensitize the people many along ka ko etel ka ko islamo political tije let them try and talk to our people yalon ka ko ala e modi amarle ka ko ela soto fo nyanda ka atamandi nyame ela dimbandi la soto fo nyanda ka tamay say nende la soto fo del ka foko bidda dum la tamandi nyaado na musulme dol bije aninda nyaato ko dol bije ka foko political de islam won say tuba bol ka boyla bankol kan katanna fo ta ka misuse anyhow you see so we have to be very mindful wo mo si fal mele ale binna bankol ka alna ka alna kila let us commit them let them come inside they speak to the people in the media ye more sensitized ka foko nyaadi long melman arabu angale kan moy arabu kan moy debe diamo ke ba moy lale tuba bol kana tulu mo landel beni bango ganjan sayin bana bi dana sangi tam
okay
bar kilimbali ani mandoro me mol kan tuba wu kono jam bele nyaaba
okay
ni mandel bunya ye fen fen so re kan kuma ni nyame be yalo
okay
so everybody wants to go back and then with you know ini la peaceful man yeda living because ite ken wala fen dina man kela bango kan
Baka. Okay. Salam. Hello.
okay
Hello,
Lamin
naam jumalo
nde Ibrahima Sane
okay e kala mo mi la tala demande
okay mona du beje
alhamdulillah dimba wanyade
mi dan rong
yo bismillah isam
ndola Africa president mona jawi maka e bugela banku dum li bigé respect ke bunya
ha omo question
ko mo mede karno fayde yede sindi so mona ne bu pare pour wala time mo solo ibe pare fana ike kan bunya ela duwa ito fa ka modi be an ko na leadership do fa ka duwa ito fa ko otinya muna na ito buka European or confusion pour yinga mako pour to wali la banko loi ya disrespect bo ito to confusion ko du no kuro me wala banko me wala banko fe bo to so no la wala wotel confusion pour to la banko loi kenya me to la banko do fe bo ndo o mo man karto fe de ba la banko do le karto fe de ha
ni membe ke kan naje den tuwawol bele interest no maji imay no sono le pour africa non dama tuwawol su kan kan yofa wonna fasoro uma africa sam banyaro il to tuwawol ko fi no la pour le problème créer la bangu kan ke yofa wol to sono la because da very wise da very intelligent
mo mo no fokere mo mo
africa leader ko intelligent
ko nyante kala comme dunia be nyame comme nga fo nyame fo nga ñoo nit la na ñoo nit ñim fanan anyanta kala la comme sur le kan kana ñoo exploit wala kana ñoo naka ha it should be mutual benefit for all players. Well, it shouldn't be one way, or it shouldn't be like, you know, it should be imbalance. That this imbalance is what is creating problems. Yeah.
Exactly. Nde bada fon kan jakale Africa president la ko mbala falde. Gos itala banko nya do la interest la fo jubele jandi be mo do la interest jubele mo la 4 minutes pour to la interest e ke sugu pour ka tay ka bule fo la mo fo dam mal ma nga ñoo fa la su do ni tilo ay sense make le bank it doesn't make sense it fa nya de strategy lu use la pour ngam ko e si ñoo e to bawol confusion ya me ye fane ne pour yele mo samba je ye karan ila scientifique ka di daro ko nyame fane yo wol fane yo experience do wol fane bul pour ni na Africa si mo ma ko no pour ise wol fane se de ko kele man fo ciore keno aje bayto fane do strategy use la pour ni wala mas ko na ñu no pour fane wol confiance fane do mo li taji yo experience façon so bay keto ne ma yo million dandi la rek yuko ko ha alta ali ala modul confiance ida male ta ñoo fa 4 ñoo kerkan ko so bangola so fe so du wonda do wakilo be kede wole ta du do ibo fenke do be sambala ya to du pata ko because ni ni sere ñi problème be ni sere e ko membe fije fe membe be ni sere banko ko asher bar bi ni sere badan mo be ni dara ñami fa you cannot believe ita da fenge atodu aka des you cannot believe ita fenge fala madama ito do fala barami bo ala dorna ko nde tabirani jela nga jeyele
baraka ba
yaje so banko me bo nyama babay bal fa waral nak
inshallah baraka
billahi wala tala afrika no jeta ñoom dal be ka kilindi ñu corruption be kere na leader sol be corruption be ka ani silo manta ifane wa sa ye intelligence yalla ko mëna be kere dunya kana tar je 4 il faut le self interest la je no yalla ko banko do lek je be tar wala la comme face aka yola do buña tam limite ye fere kala yalunde ay tar lore mo yeten yeski je eta mo badali yemuru yeji yes no de babe kala ñoo fani ñoo kelodi do o ma ñakake ngo ñoo fa ku gambe an ko dali lije
wallahi
ha
o mo gable senseless wars wallahi
definitely muna to wala je ke confusion pour da male ñoo fa ito sonala ani en kelo me yakden change membe ke ukraine ni russia akidal barakine fele ya regret le billahi ya regret le basha muna do la mole be sonala pour ndal da male tanka ikan suksu kana da male kana kanyo fa kanyo enemy di without nothing without no reason it doesn't make sense ñata sam fana ñata washi la kana so
it's all power and guy
power sama na fa je pour to le interest kama it's not good for us
okay thank you very much thank you
bala fa wada bagal billahi
thank you okay
ndo som da nka jakal fa definitely bro ako kana so mo ñata washi la le ngana so pour ibe me suku sukan pour mo le da ni sere kata kilo kije kata ñoo faje afrika no da male ta benje ka ñoo faje may no sonar it doesn't make sense
okay
yeda stop len
thank you so much manga do xolanta
definitely
okay
so ngatray afrika leader so afrika no la kan buñay fo le loi buña bay to fa ko mo de be ko loi afrika loi fo be tinya afrika no ñeto yurade mo be ñomu tam be bagni fa afrika mo be nga kan kilindi nga to ñata mandi afrika pour ngam ko afrika stano ñaro sa fane fali dundal fali kan
baraka baraka thank you
yeah thank you very much bro abaka
okay najibe kadim rasul alan kol kanida for right okay academy you can call back again okay marion abadi malamin ko ngal besama academy ngina call misla if you can call back Assalamu alaikum. Yes, kade me benade. Sama. Mana bedial.
Mbeja o ngade mo so benyade.
Alhamdulillah, sana.
Kanana da kama.
Ngo to sise kunankole ture kunankole. Del ka sunne.
Nte mono le ke da samo de bari bu ko ciam ko le dambam ko bari bu ko le
dambam. Ko kiya ko le tamo mono te. Mono ke mu jale
ta. Kante mono da mas ndol. So ko nya de bo ko le nganyo mbedwale simani jate kenda na ati. Ba do ku kenda ba. Ayo kumo banna konate. La ndol de sembe tentolla. Ndol de msamin no ba Gambia mu bankol tin kam ko ñun sunu kudu jamu la raj do na bankol bari mbe diamu so da malekeno da kelekeno bari comme na ñaton kolwol ka tamandiro ke ñame ñim banko do lam abe fitino wulindi la ji ba comme gambol era moti dro Pulos ni tata karo dolam panangka tilimbaliya nyola tilibula ba kullelam ni dia muta ay ka kasit par betum banen ala man sen sa ko nyaadi la man to man nya ala lañin talo nyam afal samuto nyam yo so ekwas tanim min fo ekwas mo man la fikkelola kelo mon betia mo be ka bi ko ni sitano ye dialogue ye kacha ndol be mo fimulti mbota afrikale kana because nka political analysis milalon ko political faham anna randul fanam be bu no bar beto comme dol kawl manjampa ban kam mil mutande wala nyinti ko rosen ukraine fon len kelo ba ay laftala pour kala bande afrika mol ka jela ado asekeno because nini ekwas wulta katani Niger kele nini alman tankala Algeria ba min fo kay ko be makwel Burkina Faso ko be makwel Mali ka be makwel Guinea fanan ka be makwel na broda wa kala catastrophic lati because mil do joron le soto America sen ekwas sponsor joron le nyaaw ñarandi ani Europe roto fanan be ko pot la joron la wala ñama bar nga mi fo jang tegal fi sa baram mbe idea kilindile la 5 yallo iko rosen Ukraine ba kelo ni o sen Ukraine dam la kelo lam selen sorendel ba rosen Ukraine la kelo americanol yallo ya $100 billion e ka wala san joran la pour ka kif ma koy ani Europe jam especially France ni Germany ifini ba Angleterre damet bari man Putin defeat no Imam Putin defeat no Imam Putin win no kelo so sai ni ko bita ni Africa ekwas kanyim ni na miracle alam akumo kono comme americanol ben komale tuba europeanol ben komala mbitanyil attack len so nin Putin panambol dol komoda abe kala nyaadi bari mbiya jelo ko tuba bol ka millions $100 billion e ka min dundi kif kundo to joron pour que famma koy bar wo matna your rose wa defeat no so je fomu bira palti mbading so barke bula kamel lo mi konata be min fola masa yalong adama do nal nimba nyaton ko tombonna kana mo ko million ko ke fon wara waro yaji africano le leader lo bra president wo fa député wo fa ministre wo waro lam barite molle ke palasot ye ke palasot dalilo men ka wo dalilo ke wo do ko ni o do ko eni molta walila tubabo ni ta karo do lamin konat in interest wala follow be o lonne bar ni tate ko damalla tamandir nyato tubabo li bobu le ko horoma manke ta mo hanita mo David Beckham Angleterre la David Beckham na ko to fuaro kan Angleterre titi wala be tele to nyami justice la be sapat la eta jelo ko nyum David Beckham la ti hani tubabo wala ko akoy ko zalika bi annahum minhu qissisina wa ruhbanan wa annahu la yastakbiruna ako nasa be to nyalon ko wal kalaf mislimo lalde adu kef wara fana e kalorin e lonna lamuyti e kalo to nyakam so tubabol ko operate tenne so tubabol dammal ite keta foiro to e keta quality to billahi walla ni tate la loi nyato e kajelo ko to nya sabate Africa mo wala no
yeah I like that assessment yes
to our ko operate ne da mal but maybe ni tate blood to the interest e ko wala follow adu lo interest nyanta ko follow because they are unite so momo ma unite mo mine kan ne kal dundi nyoto so ko be gele from Africanol, and little number of Kundam to Lamul, Yetomo Place to be from Sama from what? And I can't put it, Academy, some Bebula da will need to go. Go, Munanim Nimbe from the care into Lagambe journalist soul. What's wrong with you, are journalists? And what we are an activist soul, I can't more and the Unko. I tell Lamin Konaban, Diamandiare, by the phone in Sweden. Aliya kibaro fintindi jana mi alon ko na Australian la television la article comme gambe de malo alka fanya fo block lam fo nyaade tulo ni tulo da president nya hanim bi ay mina fo banko diwle woto misalo ay mina fo nara gambe tulo so president baro mina fo gambe diwle woto hanim bi banko bela resort e ko tulo la be gambe hanim bi na muna moy president la ala admiration of mom kafo so what I'm telling you ala bara forward
wato ngamala dole ba foka ko please pick Suntu who is mala Suntu jumala be call I can only take one more call and that's it but Suntu you can call me and I'll take your call and then that's it for the day maybe foka njangola nyintiko badi wolu dunia be falling kan amanke comme dunia fangale falling kan ko lebe ke kan ko molika ko di nyame molika ria ko di nami and ko me get over time all the opinion of they are forming opinions about those issues kabo fonna bankoli kan number fokata for global issues opportunity nata dunia kono e ka me ko globalization that brings or Jikoko is going to bring prosperity to so many world citizens all over. But in globalization, it brings abe bankol temo in a barrier. It was like the world will be a borderless world. We will be bridged into one global village where we can trade with each other. We can create opportunity and prosperity for all over. But for another phenomenon, it came with some problems, some teething problems. Because molu a mass movement of military, movement of immigration is part of that. Then we not create tensions in communities across the world. People reacted to immigration. Immigration we bulubalang kolje kame finance or iwulta. Political kono bankol kan tare no kabo fo yiro bankol kan wala nata palasol ta wala nata man sakundal mara bladol to wala almost like commanding a major a political voice or commanding political support in those countries ofana kulina ta menon ko ay kulina na because manekata inanwe ko it great transition in the communities but ngam fana jolan the class of civilization hasamun hutinti ya se fejala la bukol kono ako nyum kol mi bebe keren bang dunia la sonyo kan nyana no gikani so globalization ay nyum munena na wala nyande ko civilization cultural difference thinking and all that it brings tensions and it brings so many problems over identity over so many things so nyil bebe kul melon ko abe kere melon ko abe globalization no murunde kan koma but in all this wala nyande ko Africa la position has ever been a big one for world. The world has recognized that. It's a big power to record. But when in Africa, because man cannot kill it, man unite. That's the purpose, African unity purpose. Kabo kwame mkuno kata other stuff. But African only kasi. They trade among themselves. No support. The banks, for example, African Development Bank, to support those initiatives and other stuff.
But is a problem. The Mount Bukakeno, we have this corruption is part of this, regionalism is part of it, tribalism is also part of it. These are problems for us. And it is creating, it's hampering our unity, is hampering our collective, bargain to reposition Africa for economic prosperity. But more to this, cultural cultural evolution. Evolution in the sense that to make sure there are so many opportunities to maximize now to project our soft powers to the rest of the world, to export something to the market. Out of that, we bring it and invest in Africa and move forward. But Bankol Kantari la Mansakundalu, and ka focus in the Banko Dionica. Moku, a commander Lalia Fujane, a co Bankol Kantari, a Kodum Hadamia Rosida Fujame, Nimfankamal name a Dobalu, Benta Kokut, Luala Katam. You Bankol Kang, the Visin Bankol Mena, Luala Natanja Mobile Tankare, or him or mobile Hamul, mobile Yantobe Tankare. So, Ninamu could mean an Anataka Bankolika. But the Lobankolika, Hanataka called Luabije, but Luabaka implement no. Selective justice by Kolkon. Corruption, because Nibaka Tonya Sabatin Dabemo is all part of corruption. That is killing our position to emerge as a major player in the international community. A major player, because Nila Moliman Trade Coma, if you lack home support, if you lack the popular support, there is always tensions in that country. You cannot forcefully mobilize support if those people reject you. That is why elections are based on the popular concept, a popular acceptance, popular mandate to give it to somebody to act or to represent them. But when you manipulate, no man you run into problems. It creates problems, it creates tensions. They are crises of our time. Now, management, the opportunity, the decarbonizing economy is great opportunity in the market today. Africa is lacking. Africa is so blessed to be at the forefront of that because of the sun, because of the solar power energy, because of whatever we have that is so critical to that market. Carbon storage is another vital opportunity for all this to be tapped for the benefit of Africa. But even we have to, other partners can benefit. It has to be mutual benefit. Kuku naltantala alinyo fasa kono bari mo do kana je ko tenta sira do kunka o man fair banku nim banku tema nalbe agreement ko kuku la kun loto no banketo lo alake because we need each other. We need each other and we will continue to need each other. The world is so interconnected that we have to depend on we have to trade with each other. We will need each other or one another. But in doing so, it should be fair play. This concept of fair trade, it should be actualized. This concept of free market economy and enterprise should be actualized in all aspects. Policy aspects, Lomba. And it's creating problems for Africans in various African countries. Ni alala mol bunya, alala mol londi, alala mol empower. You can do so much. You can excel. And sooner or later, those people will be there to support you. And also, it will bring so much opportunity. What light and life. The support the democracy that I will do the bambandi. But democracy is also on the verge. Democracy is in crisis today. So for popular mandate, for popular participation, participatory democracy. It should be that. And the democracy, it can embrace and accommodate our social standing, our social context of development. Not the way the others perceive development. We have to also bring our own agenda, our own development agenda, to suit our own African
agenda and every African perspective. To invest in education, it can embrace that. To invest in technology and science and research that can take that forward. So many Africans are so blessed and talented world over. They're leading so many successful projects. They're leading so many successful multinational companies and organizations around the world. African diaspora alone, another investment opportunity, another enormous opportunity for Africa. But this is not well managed. It is not well tapped into, and it's almost like lying fallow. So many opportunities, so many investment opportunities in the year. But me do wrong for alama alliance kambiana. Nda mal tema alama alliance kambiana. Nyoma koy nga nyo kanu nga lo nyoy nga maralal so mil hinata molla. Million suute, million long, million faham, million na struggle understand, million na chosano lo, million na history lo, million na the struggle of our history lo. Ni mol soto mantano dawdande but alama alen bede mango mol soto. We need leaders. Milango, they have that vision. They can see us at that end. Down under, in every twist and turn, they can see us. They can feel us. And they can understand our plight. And come up with policies to address those issues going on. The world is getting so much complex. So many challenging issues are coming. Our ability to storm those challenges will definitely mean our survival, will mean our resilience as a country, as a people. Until I come your way again, Albadi Malamin Konate, Diamo Mandia, Alma Alem Nalbeso Carola, Alma Alem Beso Savimala, Stron Tanko, Alma Odin Nalbela, Ala Baraka Bake, forward, inshallah.
Dilibuga banna malalong nabagolon dale dunia magili sudi Dilibuga banna malalong nabagolon dale dunia magili sudi Londole dadina Nana da bai dunia magili sudi Londole dadina Nana da bai dunia magili sudi Baila ndanya lende nyabo dunia mwakili sudi momenu la vida baila ndanya lende nyabo dunia mwakili sudi la dunia mwakili sudi kulori barajano la kirale damida la dunia mwakili sudi dunia makili sudi mobe balanda menna kana odunin gundo dunia makili sudi
jula